Guys. So I hope you guys are having a great week so far. Things have been busy and crazy and hectic around the Heart House these past couple of weeks. Things have definitely um, completely changed. Um, there's just a lot of stuff going on, and I'm sure some of you, if you follow along, you read my last post about us stepping down at our church, really having a releasing from the leadership there, which was amazing. We had been at that um, ministry and church for 12 years, um, almost since the beginning of our marriage, and we have felt like family since day one of being there. And we couldn't after the first time being there, we just couldn't imagine being anywhere else, and we didn't. So we stayed there, and we served for many, many years, and then um, we were on the staff there as well. And it was just an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity that was given to us by the leadership there. And we will be forever grateful for everything that we learned there. And just it's just kind of been emotional for us because you go somewhere for 12 years, um, you build relationships with people and they become your family, and it's not like they're not still our family. This church is still our home. um, we'll still visit, and we will still, be connected to them in every way that we can. But it was a little different this past Sunday not being there. We went and visited a local church plant here in Virginia Beach. And it was a great church. It just wasn't the same. It was just it was just completely different than what we were used to doing and what we were used to, seeing on a Sunday morning. But it was really good for us because we got to see another church, how they do it and how they do things. And I think that's what we're going to be doing a lot of Sunday mornings right now, is just kind of learning and going and visiting different, grassroots church plants, and some churches that are um, above us, as we are just beginning this journey. But if most of you don't know, again, my husband and I stepped down as campus pastors at the church we attended for 12 years. We have begun our own ministry called The Session. I know it's definitely not a churchy name, which is exactly what we were going for. We feel that we are called to people that have never been to church, grew up in church, and then grew out of church, um, de-churched, unchurched. I mean, there's so many different words. People that have been hurt in church that haven't been in church for years because of the hurt they experienced in a church. So that's where our heart is. We want to reach a people that we feel are overlooked in today's society, and people who may not live the perfect lifestyle, because honestly, none of us live a perfect lifestyle, but people who don't live that perfect lifestyle that your churchy people, I don't even know if that's a term, but your churchy people that look down on because of some things that they do, and they may not live the way they live. And we want to be Jesus. We want to be not be him, obviously, but be like him. We want to serve the people he served. We want to be around the people that he wanted to be around, which were imperfect people. He definitely didn't spend his time with people who had all their crap together. He would have rather, chilled with a homeless person down at the ocean front before he hung out, with somebody who who had a fancy house, in the suburbs, but I'm literally just rambling right now. But you kind of get where we're at, and it's called The Session. Um, and we love the name. It's one of those names where when my husband and his buddy were talking about it and they brought the name back home, and I was like, that's it. Like, it wasn't oh, it's all right, that's fine, whatever. That's, an okay name. It really became a name that as soon as we heard it, it was like, bam, that's it. And the people that we have on our team with us, the amazing group of people that God has brought into our lives over the past few years, the name stuck with them too. It was something about it. It was different. It doesn't scream church. It's just The Session, and it provokes thought. Like when people ask, um, name or what we're doing, and we just say The Session, they're like, what session? That's no, that's normally the response we get, which we love because we get to, tell them why, we call it The Session, and we feel like the session is that time with God. We are in the session with Him, and it's just really cool to see how things are transpiring. We've done 2 services so far. I feel like we're kind of doing things backwards, or quote unquote the wrong way, when it comes to planting a church or planting a ministry, whatever we're doing. Usually people have a team in place and have a launch date and all this kind of stuff, and we've been reading on it, and we're getting our ducks in a row on how to do everything the right way. But we definitely are rocking the boat a little bit on how we're doing some things, and people have started to take notice and asking questions, which we love, and we love to talk and and answer people's questions, anything they may have to ask us. But so that is what's going on in the Hart family these past couple of weeks. It's a pretty cool thing, that's going on. And it's really hard to put into words, but if you guys want to follow along, we're at the session 757. That's our username for Facebook and our name for Instagram, at the session 757. And we also have a website because, again, our team is amazing. It's www.thesession757.com. Don't mind my dogs barking in the background. But just keep up with us. Keep up on the website. Keep up on all social media. We haven't got Twitter yet. Twitter's more of a beast of a social media that we are working on getting. So that's pretty much. I know I seem exhausted because I am. Our a full-time job of being a teacher, and then also dealing with all this that's going on as well. So we definitely have a full plate. If we're kind of distant on some platforms, this is why. But I just want to let you guys know that I still love doing my blog. I still love talking to you guys and writing and expressing my feelings and talking about things that I feel that are important to me. So I'm still here. Things are just a little bit crazier, but I love you guys, and I thank you guys for continuing to support and follow along. It really means the world to me, and I hope to see you guys at the next session. We're having a session hangout at our house at the end of November. So if you go to the session757.com or at the session757 on Facebook and Instagram, you can find all the details on there about when that is. And we're doing kind of an outreach as well during that time, because that is definitely part of the heart of the session, is reaching our community and our neighbors, and just being there for the people that are around us. So, but I've talked long enough, 9 minutes and 40 seconds. But I just wanted to kind of let you guys know everything that's going on. So, love you guys, and thanks again for the continued support. And remember, find us at the Session 757 on social media, and you guys can follow along. Bye.